Okay, so this question is asking us to work with shapes and transformations. So it's basically saying on the grid rotate the shape 180 degrees about the point 1, 1. So the first thing we've got to remember is the centre of rotation has to be marked. So we know we're doing it about the centre of 1, 1. So we'll plot that coordinate carefully. They then get our tracing paper and we sketch the shape and put our pencil point down on the centre, and we rotate it 180 degrees. Now a little thing I like doing is I like imagining that I started off facing north, so if I rotate 180 degrees I'm going to be facing south, so literally it's a way of helping me to make sure I kind of rotate it carefully, and I know then that that's facing south, and then I just literally pick up my tracing paper and mark the vertices of the shape so that I can then get my ruler and draw it neat and tidy. So yeah, so now I can draw the shape neat and tidy. And you know, the image, because the original shape is the object shape, the image shape is where it's moved to, is known as A dash. So that's our image shape when it's been rotated 180 degrees around the point 1, 1. The rest of the question goes on to another shape, and this time it's talking about doing a enlargement. So we've got to do an enlargement this time by a scale factor of 3, so that's important, and it's centre 0, 0. So our centre this time is the origin, 0, 0, and it wants a scale factor of 3. Now what we've got to remember by scale factor of 3 is all the lengths get multiplied by 3. So we basically know that our new shape is going to be 3 wide, 3 squares wide, because it's 1 square wide originally, and 2 squares down means that it's going to be 6 down, and then we would join up the vertices. So we know that's how big our new shape is going to be. What we've got to do with this is, because it says it's got a centre, we've got to decide where will it be on this grid. Now to help us do that, the simplest technique is to draw one construction line which allows us to fix the position of the new shape. If you're doing negative enlargements, then you ought to draw all the construction lines from the centre through all the vertices to be accurate in your drawing. So we draw our line of construction. Now it says a scale factor of 3. So that means that I've gone 3 squares across and 1 square up to get to there. That's factor 1. And then I have to do that 2 more times to make sure I've done a scale factor of 3. So 3, 1, so 3, 1, 3, 1. So technically I've gone 9 across and 3 up, which was treble what 3 and 1 was. So my new bottom of the image will be at this position here, and I know from here I worked out how big it's going to be, so I can draw 6 up and I can draw 3 across to get the top of the triangle, and then of course I can just join the 2 vertices to complete the triangle. Again, that's an image, so B dash, and that's correct, but obviously we should check, and the check of course is if that's worked, then if we drew the other lines of construction for enlargement, then our vertices should be on the line of construction. So we can see there for there, so that's our check. And that's centre of enlargement from a given centre. Okay, so transformations sorted.